Hi amigas, welcome. Oh my god. Hi amigas, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an eyebrow tutorial for you girls. I know over on my TikTok you guys always ask, so I'm gonna have an official YouTube eyebrow tutorial. So let's get started. So let me start by saying I do my own eyebrows. I pluck them. I got my eyebrows done when I was like 15, 16, and then they messed them up. So ever since then, I do my own eyebrows. I kind of shape them like, I don't know. I just kind of shaped them since I was like young, and I just kind of kept them like that. Either I go thinner or thicker. I've been kind of liking like that laminated but not really look. I don't know, like 2016 kind of eyebrows still. But yeah, I do my own eyebrows, and this is how they look right now. Like I said, sometimes they're thicker or thinner, and I know they're not perfect, but I try. So now let me show you guys the products that I use. I only use 3 things for my brows. The first one I do use is the e.l.f. laminating brow gel. This one is so good. It's one of my favorites. You can also use the Ardell one. That one's a really good one. And then the main thing that I fill in my eyebrows with is the NYX Lift and Snatch. The NYX Lift and Snatch, and this is in the color Espresso. And then this one is like a pen, so you're gonna get like that eyebrow hair kind of thing with this one. That's why I like it. And then you just need any concealer. You can use whatever concealer. Today I'm gonna be using my HudaBeauty one, and this is in the color 4.3N Cookie Dough. And let's get started. So I start to wipe off anything that I do have on my brows. I don't like anything. Sometimes I do apply moisturizer before, like when my face is super dry, and then I do have moisturizer on my brows, so that's why I clean them up, just so they can be like dry and clean. And then I go in with my brow gel. This is actually a new one because I had run out of my other one. It looks like this, and then I just like to apply it. I literally apply it back and forth on my brows, and I love this gel because it gives you time like to kind of work with it. If you've used the Ardell one, that one is literally like super glue, so you have to do one eyebrow at a time with that one. But with this one, I can apply it to both, and it gives me time for it to like kind of dry down a little bit. So just apply as much. And I know that some girls have said you get white residue, but I feel like that's if you wait too long. And at the end, I do wipe off like the excess gel around my brows, just because you don't want any excess around it, because when you clean your brows, if you have excess, it's going to like mess it up. So yeah, just go like this. Once you have your eyebrows like this, now you're going to start brushing it up with this same brush. And I just kind of brush them to lay them down. And it doesn't have to be perfect with this one because we're going to go in with this brush. Actually, I really love this brush. But we're going to brush both brows just so they can be laid down. And you can see some like little white residue, but it kind of goes away. And then now we're going to use the brush. I really love this brush. This brush is like super dense and I love it. So we're gonna grab this side and we're going to start shaping them. And this is really important because this is how your eyebrows are going to stay. So with this one, be precise and be mindful of how they look, because this is obviously how they're going to stay. And then I like to brush them up, and then I'll just go like this, and it kind of shapes the brow really good, and it lays the brows really good. Do you see the difference? This one's kind of just brushed, so we're gonna do it on this side as well. Just brush it up. Like I said, I really like this brush. It's like super dense. Oh my god, there's like a little mosquito. Or a little, I don't know what it is. It keeps flying. Okay. And then right here, I do like them to go up. And then I go like this. Some hairs are a little stubborn, so we're just going to leave them. And then they're gonna look like this. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean around my brows with the Q-tip. So I have my Q-tip. You can use micellar water or anything that you feel like it's going to take off that excess glue and just clean it up. Because like I said, you don't want that excess brow gel glue around your brows, just because when you clean it, it can get like crusty. And we're gonna wait that to dry. Okay, so now I did get a little bit closer so I can do them with you guys. So now we're going to grab our next pen, and I'm gonna have my little mirror here, and we're gonna start doing like fake hair strokes. And we're just going to basically kind of just fill it in. I use the own shape of my brow, and I just kind of fill that in. Sometimes I do, like right here on this area where I have less hair, that's where I kind of fill it in. And I kind of do like a little bit of an arch up here. Sometimes my tail is longer than other times, so it just depends. But yeah, just kind of do that fake hair stroke. Stay away from the front. I know that sometimes I do like me paso right here in the front, and my eyebrows tend to look a little bit more boxy. So I just kind of I start towards the end and just kind of fill it in. I know I say like little hair strokes, but it just kind of looks like I'm filling them in. And then right here, just kind of do those little hair strokes. But like I said, it just looks like you're just filling in your brow. And I love this pen because literally my eyebrows do not move. And you can already tell the difference. Like I said, I kind of already have like a good shape. So if you don't have a shape, I feel like you can just kind of play with it and work with it. This is why I love this pen, because you can literally make hair strokes like it looks like you do have hair. And just I kind of go back and forth. So I do this one, and then I start off with this one. And like I said, always towards the end. I feel like we all have a favorite brow as well. I feel like this is my favorite brow. This one I always have like a hard time, just because it's not like the same shape. So I have to fill it in a little bit more. And like in the bottom, I try to pluck them as even as I can, but you know, obviously they're sisters, not twins. And like I said, little hair strokes, very lightly, just because this pen, I love this pen also though because it's not too harsh. So you can kind of be harsh in a way and it won't be like a big thick mark. It's like very lightly, but just feather like strokes. Like I said, kind of stay away from the front, only towards the end. If you have the same kind of eyebrows like me. And this is literally it. I used to use so many products on my brows, and now literally this is it. This is the only thing I use, and I love it. And then right here, as you can tell towards the front, just kind of fill that in. Sometimes it takes me longer to do my brows, sometimes it's easier. I think it depends on the day. It's kind of like a baddie brow. Like I said, it's kind of like a 2016 brow, but I like them laminated because I like, you know, put my little eyebrow gel and just kind of like comb them up. But this is how they should look like. And then, like I said, just go back and forth to see how you like them, just so you can kind of see if they're even or not. And they're not always going to be exactly the same, but just try as much as you can to make them look the same. And like that. So now I'm going to clean them up. to clean them up, like I said, I have my Huda concealer, and then this brush right here, this is the Zoeva 328 brush. It's supposed to be like a lip brush, I'm guessing, to blend your lip combo or whatever, but I use it as a brush to obviously clean my brows. I love this brush so much. I don't know if they make it anymore. I was looking for a new brush, but I couldn't find one, so I'm just going to have to still be with this one until I could find a good brush. If you have any brush recommendations, let me know in the comments. But okay, so I start with cleaning. I start at the front, and I'm not gonna talk because I can literally mess up. So start at the front and just kind of work your way down. I don't really like to do a lot of mistakes, or I know some girls just kind of go feathering in and they don't really like care, but for me, I try to keep it as clean so it's not so hard to clean them up. And just kind of clean them. I'm going like this. Like I said, some days it's easier to do my brows, and some days I feel like they just don't look right or they don't look the same. And I'm trying to show you guys as much with no cuts or anything so you guys can kind of see how long it takes. It takes me like maybe like 10 minutes, but you see the difference, how this one is so clean and precise, and then this one is just kind of like, it's not bad, but obviously it could be like cleaned up like this one. And to be honest, I don't really clean the top part, I only do the bottom. So that's why I said I always try to make it like as clean as possible so I don't have to do the top. Sometimes I have to, but in this case, for this one, I won't. So now let's do this one. And like I said, start from the front. And just kind of clean your way up. Like I said, this brow is like my difficult brow, so I feel like sometimes I can't get it the same as this one. It takes me a little bit longer with this one, but it's okay. She needs a little bit more love. And if you mess up, it's okay. If you feel like you cleaned it too much, you can always go back with your pen. I always clean them and see which one needs like a little bit more filling. Sometimes I feel like this one is the one that needs a little bit more filling because, like I said, I fill it in more this one. And just little by little. Start slowly. You don't want to like just make a line and then you're like, man, this shit does not look good. But yeah, just like that. And amigas, that is literally it. I feel like I don't have to like fill them out anymore, because usually, like I said, you can always go back and fill them in a little bit more, but I feel like they look good now. And yeah, this is basically it. Like, it's super simple and easy. Like I said, if you don't have like a brow shape, play with it. Literally, this is like a little pen where you can just play with it, see how they look, do an arch, do like a smaller tail, do a longer tail. I feel like you have so many ways that you can play with this eyebrow pen, so that's why I love it. And I'm gonna do my full face and show you guys the final look. And this is how my makeup turned out, amigas. My eyebrows look so good. A little close-up. I am gonna have a tutorial on the foundation that I'm wearing on my TikTok. But yeah, amigas, hopefully this eyebrow tutorial helped you guys a little bit. I know that you girls always ask me, so now I can say I have an eyebrow tutorial on my YouTube. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.